What is up? My 10 subscribers, what's good? So, the other day I was driving to work and I saw a broken down Chrysler 200C. And it made me think how glad I am that I didn't end up buying one of those. Because when I bought this Subaru, it was between this Subaru, another Subaru that was slightly older, and a Chrysler 200C. And the reason why I wanted the Chrysler was because I've always driven Chryslers. My first car, look, I'm passing one right now, Chrysler 200C. Okay. But, you know, I've always driven Chryslers. My first car that I ever drove around was a Dodge Dakota. The truck that I have now is a Dodge Dakota. My best friend has a Dodge Dakota that's pretty freaking sweet. And I also drove a Dodge Stratus around for a bit. That was actually my grandmother's. Until that died. The oil pump died on it and it threw a rod. Which, I don't know why I was still interested in Chryslers after that, but... yeah, I saw one broken down. It just made me think how glad I was I didn't buy one. But the reason why I wanted to actually get one was because I knew that I would be driving, you know, about 100 miles every day. Like right now I'm driving to work. I drive 50 miles to work and 50 miles home. Kind of sucks, but whatever. But yeah, if you've never seen the interior of Chrysler 200C, they're friggin' amazing. I'll put a picture of one up right now. It is very Tesla-esque in the way that, you know, everything is shaped and then the way the material looks, and it just looks crazy comfortable. I didn't actually end up test driving it, but you know, you can just tell it's a really freaking comfortable car. But yeah, I saw one broken down. And it was the same year, it was a 2015. The one that I was looking at was a 2015, and it had like 20,000 miles on it. I knew I didn't want to buy a new car, because I know I'm not going to keep it. I'm eventually going to trade it in. You know, I'm eventually going to trade this car in, I'm sure. There's no way I'm going to keep it forever, because it's just not that kind of car. I'm just going to drive it until it gives up, basically. And then trade up. Yeah, it got me thinking, like, you know, I wonder what kind of problems those cars actually had. And so there's this website called carcomplaints.com, and people actually go on there and say, hey, this happened to my car, and they report it. And if you go look up Chrysler 200C 2015, there's massive amounts of issues with transmission, engine, and just other stuff like braking systems. It's crazy. Like, even it seems like all new Chryslers have like this electronic e-brake. I don't know why. I mean, the handy dandy, you know, e-brake lever works just fine if you ask me. But they all have like this stupid electric e-brake, or parking brake. I don't think it's even an e-brake, that just fails to disengage, so you can't drive your car after you park it, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna post a picture of the graph that Car Complaints has of all the problems that Chrysler 200Cs have. It's kind of crazy. And then if you go look up Subaru Impreza 2017, which is what I have when I'm driving now, the only complaint is about interior trim, which, you know, might not even be an issue on this model, because this model has like the upgraded trim on the inside. The only thing that I have to complain about this car so far is this fell off. This is a piece of my car. This is a color mesh door trim goes on the edge of the door, so that like if you open your door too quick on accident and whack something, it won't damage the actual door. It'll just hit this. This goes on the back passenger door. It just fell off one day. Honestly, I don't really care that much because I'm probably gonna end up taking them all off because I mean, if me personally, if I was buying this car new, that would not have been an option that I would have went for. So I think it's just kind of tacky and kind of a waste of money. But I don't know. But yeah, I was really leaning towards the Chrysler 200C, not only because of the comfy interior. I just also like the idea of having 295 horsepower in a sedan. It's kind of crazy. It actually has the same motor that the base model Chargers have, 6-cylinder, 295 horsepower, but they're hooked up to a different transmission, and the transmission is what has all the issues, or most of the issues, I should say. But yeah, talked to a lot of people, and they just kind of talked me into getting a Subaru, which I'm kind of glad they did because I've literally doubled the mileage on this car since I bought it, and I still haven't had really a single issue other than an expensive oil change, which was kind of a surprise to me. But yeah, didn't mean to do that. This thing also gets like crazy freaking good gas mileage. Like right now I'm sitting at 33.2 average miles per gallon, and that's still climbing. Today before I left for work, I filled up my gas tank, and it's estimating right now that I have 490 miles to drive till empty, which is obscene, to say the least. That type of gas mileage is not something that you would get in a Chrysler. But again, it has a 295 horsepower engine, which is something that I really liked because I've always driven cars with V8s and trucks with V8s, loud V8s,